Okay, so I've been putting off this video for a while for a couple reasons. But I've been working on this for the past, on and off for the past month, I think. Yeah, I started this December, and it's already February, and I didn't really work on this a lot until January, but that's mostly because I've been going in and out of town, visiting my girlfriend, and working on other stuff at the same time. But for a long while, I've wanted to work on prop like objects, especially since I've gone into working with microcontrollers in my free time and playing with microcontrollers. And a while ago, I think I showed this off in a short, not really sure anymore, but I showed off playing with, LED strips and an Arduino Nano. So I thought, why not put this inside of a prop? And I've wanted to do this for a while, where I design my own props, 3D print them, and install microcontrollers and LEDs, which that would be cool, right? Just something low powered. So I thought of a few things I could design that would benefit having a LED strip, programmable LED strip. Thought about a couple of pop culture, icons and shows and stuff that I've personally watched, and I enjoy cartoons. So I thought, why not the wand from Star vs. Forces of Evil? And then I started looking at some images of the wand and was like, I don't want Disney to sue me, so we're gonna have it inspired by that wand. So from there, I took the measurements of a PVC pipe. I believe I chose a 1-inch PVC pipe, 1-inch diameter, and I just started designing from there. First thing I did was I went to Blender and started using a CAD sketcher, and I just took measurements of the outside of the PVC pipe and marked it out. From there, I generated the PVC pipe as a cylinder. I generated the PVC pipe as a cylinder and started working from there, designing first the body, then the back cap, so that I could then have an area where I just slot it together as two pieces. And personally, I wanted the front cap to be clear, so I have that as its own piece. Added on the wings and the crown. And as I'm clicking through these, you might have started noticing that. And as I was clicking through this model, you probably started seeing that there were some cutouts. For example, the first one that we can see here is where the PVC pipe would be slotted in. And as we remove the wings, we see a cutout here where the wings would sit in. We remove the crown, and we see a cutout right here. And two of these cutouts are specifically put there to hold both the back plate and the body in alignment. That would be the PVC pipe circle and the crown circle. From there, we'll notice something interesting that I took into consideration. Right here, there are tabs behind where the front cap would be sitting. That's so that when you slot in the front cap, it has somewhere to sit, and it's positioned right there. If we take a look at that from the back, we'll notice that the tabs are sitting on the only flat areas of the front cap, so that it has somewhere to sit and adhere to, so it's not shifting around. And honestly, modeling this prop wasn't the part that took me the longest. What took me the longest was considering it and going through this whole model and choosing, okay, does this work aesthetically, or does this work how, if I were to print this, how I would align it and print and glue it together? Because working with something like this, we don't want there to be a lot of area where you try and glue it together, but instead you're pushing an object right through, or you try and glue it together and there's nowhere for you to line a part together like that. And this is probably going to be the first of several videos where I'm just talking about the design process. In this video, I'm not going to be showing off any 3D printed parts for it yet. I haven't gone around to printing it yet. I need to order more filament and some clear resin. But I think overall, for a first video in a series where I show off designing a prop, this is a good start. I'm showing you all that, hey, I actually designed it. So let's also look at a few other design pieces I've done. So a lot of this was designed around just using solidify, subdivisions, and booleans. The booleans are mostly for the cutouts, but we can see with if we disable the solidify and the subdivision, or the wings are quite chunky. The wings are disgusting looking, and that's because they were designed like this. I just created simple polygons, a simple polygon look, and I subdivided it, making it curve along those polygon groups. When I solidified it, it ballooned out like this, giving that nice puffy wing feathery look that we see with Star's wand. And we also see the same thing when we look at the crown. The crown is a mirrored object where both sides are the same. And it's subdivided. See, it's this jagged thing. And the crown's just a flat object that, well, a flat cylinder that I then just carved out the shape of the spikes for the crown. Mirrored it, and it did subdivisions to give it the nice curves on the top. The front cap was mostly a lot of hand modeling and mirroring it, where I just modeled half of it, mirrored it across, solidified it to give it some thickness, and just cut out an area where it'd be intersecting with the rest of the body. And overall, that's all I've done with modeling this object. Hopefully in the next video I'll be showing off the 3D printing process, probably some trial and error with fitting the parts together, and revisions that I'll have to do after I print this prop. Because I'll probably have to do a couple revisions with fitting like the wings and the PVC pipe and just getting those size tolerances just right. But that'll be next video. So yeah, this was just a quick update video on a project I've been working on, and yeah, hopefully you all like this type of stuff and I can do more of it. My goal is to hopefully design a prop every other month and release it to you all either on Patreon or over on my Gumroad, or maybe open up an Etsy store where I can release the files there or sell the rights for y'all to print it yourselves. So thank you all for watching, and have a good day. Keep on designing and making stuff.